Shauvon with Aloha Ladies, where we talk beauty, wellness, small businesses, and all things in the community here in beautiful Maui, Hawaii. Today we're at the gorgeous Maui Tropical Plantation, and I have Janae joining me from Elite Lending. Aloha.
Aloha, Shauvon. Thank you for having me.
Yes. Can you tell us what your role entails as a loan officer?
Yes, so as a loan officer, first and foremost, it's important for me to understand what is important to my buyer. So what I'm looking for in our initial conversation is their why. So what I do is I help buyers from all walks of life, whether they're a first-time home buyer, a savvy investor, someone who's looking to retire. I'm really getting to know their why first, and then I move forward from there.
So what happens if a buyer doesn't qualify?
So that's actually a really great question, Shauvon, and thank you for asking that. You know, for me, no is not an answer, it's an opportunity. And so what I do is I empower the client with sound advice, tools, and a strategy to move forward. So whether it's going to be 6 months down the road or a year from now, what I do is help to prepare them for home ownership. And then what we look to do is we walk down that journey together and then get them pre-approved. So once the buyer is pre-approved, then I pass them over to a real estate professional. Shauvon, isn't that what you do as well?
Absolutely. I have over 10 years of experience. Real estate agents are absolutely essential. I know and understand the local real estate market. I'm a strong negotiator for my clients. I take care of all the contracts, the paperwork that would be so confusing, and I make it easier for the buyers. For buyers, I determine properties that are currently available that meet their needs, including price, size, location, and their wants, guiding them to make the strong offer through the whole escrow all the way to close. I represent both buyers and sellers. I schedule meetings with sellers, complete the research all to their convenience. The seller walks me through the home and points out all their features. After determining the best price strategy, I use cutting-edge marketing tools to depict their property to the broadest possible range of qualified buyers. I represent my clients every step of the way through their buying process or selling process. So what we really do is just putting our clients first.
Yes, most definitely. And you know what? What's really important is that you have a team that's advocating for you in this process.
Realtors and loan officers work hand in hand together. You know, we help you through the whole process of buying a home, whether from their pre-approval with Janae and from going through me helping you pick out the right property for you. So the housing market is challenging right now, navigating through lower inventory, higher rent prices. How can you help your clients?
You know, really getting to understand where they're at. For example, right now I'm working with a client who she's lived in her home for the last 23 years. She's rented it, she's raised her family there, and now, you know, the owners are looking to sell. And so she's reached out to me and she's shared all of those, you know, really important things to her. First of all, she really wants to stay in her home, and we want to figure out a way on how to make that happen. And so that's what we're doing. It's just starting with, you know, a conversation, and then from there, I'm going to dig deep and see what I can do, you know, depending on the programs or whatever we can provide to make that happen, you know, build a strategy for her, basically.
Thank you so much for joining me today. I feel like there was so much more we could share. We'll definitely have to get together again soon.
I would love that, Shauvon. There's so much more to cover and so much more information to share with everyone.
Yeah, so if someone has some questions, how can they reach out to you?
They can call me direct on my cell phone, send me an email, or reach out to me on my Instagram at Nay Loans.
Sounds great. Thank you so much for joining. I'm Shauvon with Aloha Ladies, connecting you with Aloha. A hui ho.